Hello and welcome to the Overly Animated Podcast, where we take animation seriously. We talk everything animation here, including Star vs. the Force of Evil, which we'll be getting into right now. I'm Dylan Hysen, and welcome to our panel discussion for the Star vs. the Force of Evil Season 3 finale, Divide and Conquer. This is our panel finale, the season finale of Star, and the panel season finale as well. And in celebration, all of our panelists have agreed to forfeit all previous panel titles and stake them on tonight's result to determine the one true panel champion. April's like, yeah, that's fine by me, but yeah.
I wasn't informed.
Oh, you guys were informed. Don't worry. But we'll
Who
signed the contract? Okay.
Yeah, it was in there. We'll determine the one true panel champion tonight. This is our panel discussion where I ask our panelists here questions about the latest episodes of Star, and they answer, and I grade them, and we determine a winner at the end. Basically, that's what happens. This is our third Star Season 3 finale podcast. Go check out the previous two at overlyanimated.com on YouTube. Subscribe to us there, or on our Star iTunes feed to not miss future Star podcasts. This might be our last one for a little bit, but we're hoping to get some off-season podcasts in before whenever this show comes back. But yeah, let's meet our panelists and ask them about our first question tonight. Now let's see if our panelists were paying attention to the email, because I changed the first question from what it usually is. It is a different question than it has been the previous three panels, and that is, did you like these two episodes better or worse than the season 2 finale, and why? So would you rather would you take the season 3 finale or the season 2 finale? That's our first question, and let's start with our returning champion, two-time champion, Michael Helton. Michael, hello, and what you got, season 2 or 3 finale?
Hello, I will go for the season 2 finale for a few reasons. The first one, and the most notable, there was no musical number in this year's finale. I still listen to the Face the Music song all the time. It's really good. Another reason is Tad was not in season 2 finale, but he showed up here. Tim wasn't resurrected in the season 2 finale, but he was resurrected here. And each time it cut away from the realm of magic, it acted as if Star's loss of realization was like a huge cliffhanger. And it was fine the first time, but after they did it 3 times in a row, it kind of started wearing on me.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a strong reason, lack of Tad in season 2. So we'll see what other panelists say. Next up is April Collins. April, hello, and what you got, season 2 or 3 finale?
So I believe that the season 3 finale is much better than the season 2 for one main reason, and that is Starco, because there is so much precious Starco jam-packed in this finale that we just can't get enough of it. The Star and Marco fighting scene is something none of us ever imagined needing, and it only further proves that these two are meant to be together. Star needs someone who can keep up with her, and Marco did an amazing job at proving that. Also, that hug/Star attempting to catch Marco as he's deflating like a balloon is top-notch and warmed my heart so much. Also, props to Marco for planting the seed in Tom's mind that Star does not want to be with him anymore. Thank you.
I feel like you're answering the question 5 already. I feel like that's a preview for your question 5 answer. We'll see.
Who knows?
That was a very prepared answer. I will say the season 2 finale also very Starco. That's the entire Starco drama centers the season 2 finale though.
But it's
the
not
song.
as satisfying.
I feel like season 2 finale might have more Starco. Depends on what you like. Do you want happy Starco or dramatic Starco?
I want happy Starco,
Okay.
And this gave me happy Starco.
Okay. That's a good response. Okay, lastly we have Steve Zach. Steve, hello, and which finale you got?
Okay, I'm going with the season 2 finale, and that's because it had in my opinion, had more Starco, at least more Starco development. I felt in season 3, Starco really didn't change as much as it did between the beginning of the season 2 finale and the ending of the season 2 finale. Yeah, because that's a big step in terms of Star admitting her feelings to Marco. I mean, I think Star already knew Marco's feelings towards her before the season 3 finale, so in Booth Buddies. So nothing really digressed too much there.
Yeah. So you season 2 because of the progression.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead.
Steve's trying to learn from past mistakes, but you have to get ahead in order to quit while you're ahead. I'm not sure we got there. Steve's going to get a 3 on that answer. Michael and April 4s. So solid answers. I wasn't overwhelmed, but valid arguments on both sides. Was not brought up that I believe the season 2 finale had Oscar in it. Probably points deducted for that. Yeah. Does Oscar cancel out Tad? Are they the equivalents? Yeah, it could be. Okay, so
Oscar was
later.
Okay, let's move on to question 2. Who is your MVP of the week? Which character did the best? Did you like the most? Contributed the most to the finale? Steve, we're starting with you.
Okay, I gotta say, Tom, MVP, because he proved though he had like so much development in this episode, and we see how close him and Marco has become, and we see he is a little less possessive of Star, and he knows how much Marco means to Star, so that's cool of him. Plus, he was kind of the secret weapon against Meteora. He had so many souls that. And Meteor still could not suck all of them out. So he could be a good secret weapon if we deal with any soul-sucking villains in the future.
We're going to have more soul-sucking villains. That's your prediction. Yes, okay. But Tom, solid response for MVP of the week. He definitely had a big role in the finale. April, where are you going with MVP?
MVP was Eclipso because everyone else failed to bring down Meteora, and she was the only one who did it, despite the fact that that was her own daughter. Like, did she know that Meteora would turn into a baby with that final spell? Who knows? We can discuss that later. But it was a sacrifice that she made, and I think that's very brave, and I could not love her more. And again, she was the only person who actually took down Meteora. So... that's what I got for you.
Yeah, that's a tough argument that's tough to argue against because the whole finale is about beating Meteor, and Eclipse is the only one that can do it. Kind of the definition of MVP here, I would say.
Yeah.
So, let's see where Michael goes with this. Who's your MVP, Michael?
My MVP of the week is Kelly. For one reason and one reason only. I'm going to quote her word for word. You're not gonna die because you never go away. That's the thing with you, Tad. You never go away. Every time I think you're gone, you're back, living inside my hair. Kelly's MVP of the week. I rest my case.
Kelly. I think you could have just said that. That would have also Kelly. But there was an anti-Tad response. You can't quote Tad in the anti-Tad. Yeah. Okay.
Well, if anyone's the anti-MVP, is Tad. Kelly lost her soul because of him.
Yeah, no anti-MVP, but we don't need to hate on Tad here. Everyone loves Tad, right? Yeah, okay. So April and Steve getting 5s, Michael 4. Those were some good responses there. I feel like Eclipse is the winner, but Tad also is a solid response. I would have troll answered Tad to this question. I would have. Let's see if we can get a Tad in this next question. Which ship won the week? Which pairing? 2 characters. Are you going to answer Starco, or will you go somewhere more interesting with this question? Which ship won the finale? April.
So my ship that won the finale is Tomko, because the entire finale, Tom had Marco's back. And even though Tom is Star's boyfriend and the direct competition in Endgame, Marco included Tom in his Magnificent Seven to help bring down or distract Meteora so Star could go do her thing. And then Tom delivers this amazing heartfelt speech to rally the group because Marco has idiotic plans. Brings tears to my eyes every single time. And even then, Tom still attempted to sacrifice himself after Marco betrayed him by revealing that he kissed Star. It's all the beautiful makings of a great relationship. And then Tom continues to carry Marco around on a string and fulfilling his promise to protect Star from Marco. So, Tomko.
Okay, you heard it here first. April is shipping Tomko over Starco. That's what she just said. So apparently Tomko is going to be canon and Starko's dead. Okay, Michael, what is your ship of the finale?
My ship of the finale is also Tomko. Tom straight up told Marco, "You're my best friend," and then they like patted each other's shoulders. It was a nice, heartfelt moment. Tom trusted Marco enough to believe that when Marco told him he kissed Star, that he was bluffing. He trusted him so much that even though he said straight to his face, "I kissed Star," he's like, nah, you're bluffing. I trust you too much. You're too good. He was holding like the little flame behind Marco's head to help give him the dramatic flair. When he was holding Marco's like balloonified state, he started talking to him like when Star like butterflied away. He was like, "Did you know she could do that? Like, you don't talk to someone's soulless balloonified state if you don't have a thing for them." And then at the very end, Tom joined them for their nice 3-person hug.
Are you arguing for the OT3 then with that last comment?
That last comment, not necessarily.
Okay.
It's just he's so happy and feels good around Marco that even though he knows that there's tension between Star and Marco with their kiss, he's just like, yeah, I'll help Marco out. I'll be the person in between them.
Okay. Good defense of this. But we have 2 votes Tomko here. Steve, where are you going with this?
All right, I guess I'm going with, come on guys, Starko.
Okay.
What else is there?
Anything, any two random people.
Yeah,
I've got 2 other answers.
Yeah. Well, their fight scene, like when they practiced, that was awesome. And seeing how, and I love how like Star wanted to see if Marco's pecs were still there, and Marco's response was, "No, the pecs aren't there." And Star's like, "Just checking." And yeah, and you see though Star's reaction when she sees Marco as his soul been sucked away. Her instincts, the first person she wants to bring back is Marco. When she goes to the lake to try to bring back the soul, she chooses Marco over anyone else. She could have chosen anyone else, probably someone stronger fighters, anyone else to get their souls back so they can fight Meteor. She could have picked Mina, for goodness sakes. She probably logically is the strongest fighter, but she picked Marco. And the hug at the end, it's just, it's really satisfying me. I'm glad though we had a happy ending for now for Starko, and hopefully it's on its way to becoming officially canon beginning of season 4.
Yeah, good luck with that, Steve. But happy for the next until the next episode airs and there's more drama, because that's what the show is. That was actually a really good point, Steve. That Star really should have brought back Mina or attempted to bring back Mina instead of Marco. That was a bad strategic move. I guess Mina lost already, so whatever. But this is some good points here.
He was first to lose.
Yeah, for maybe, yeah. Mina got what she deserved this finale, I would say. Dying off camera. But yeah, good responses there. No one's arguing for Kelly and Tad, which I feel like was the real ship of the week, but that's okay. And April's getting a 4. No, you can't Tadify my name. That's not allowed.
Okay.
April's getting a 4. Steve's getting a 4. Michael, I think, had the best response, but it was a repeat, so he gets a 3. And I forgot to bring up, by the way, until now, that Steve has started with a -2 today because of his blunder last panel with whatever he thought Anderson, what he thought yeah, we don't need to relive that, but he was starting with a -2, and that's being generous. So Steve is at 10 now. April is at 13, and Michael is at 11, heading into question 4. Still some room to play here. This is a complicated question. So let's see if you guys understood what I meant. Boldly argue that one of these 3 possibilities is true. So pick one of the 3 statements and argue for it, basically, is what I'm saying. Number 1, Eclipsa was playing Moon and Star this whole season. The entire season she was playing them. Number 2, Star has lost all her magic and won't get it back for a while. And number 3, Moon will be gone for the show entirely for at least a season. So all 3 of these things probably potentially more unlikely than likely, but pick one and tell me why it's true, Steve.
All right. I guess I'm going to go with number 2. Star lost her magic for a while, because it's like it's what should have happened. The beginning of book 2 of Korra, pretty much Star losing her powers and going to have to get it back to relearn magic, get into her inner magic again, and have to relearn stuff.
Dip down. Yeah, that's
dip down. She gotta have another. She gotta find Glossaric and start all over.
No. Don't bring him into this.
All right, but it's gonna have to start all over because I really don't think. And she'll get her magic back. It'll be a while. She'll get her magic back. Episode 2 of season 4, which will be a while, because season 4 is not going to air for who knows how long. So
Steve, that is not a long while. That is a very short amount of time away. Is what I would say to that.
Well, it depends what's a while. That's my definition of a while.
I guess it is a while in our time, but in their time, that is probably not a while. That you were going strong until the end there, and also again, you're making bold predictions that I can't punish you on until several months from now. So
I think I'm pretty sure. I'm definitely sure we're going to see Moon this in the upcoming.
Okay, well, let's see if someone can argue for that. So, Michael, which of these three are you choosing?
I'm choosing that Eclipsa was playing Moon and Star this whole time, this whole season.
Okay, why?
Well, first off, this finale was like a finale of parallels. Eclipsa playing Moon and Star will parallel Butterfly Trap. The flashback episode with Moon during Battle for Muni paralleled Star kind of being in charge. And then when Star tried to open the Magic Sanctuary, it parallels Return to Muni. So it's all full of parallels, and this would parallel like Butterfly Trap, as I've said. And Eclipsa would have known how easy it is to manipulate Star. She's a little girl. She just wants to be like the best queen ever. So getting to be on her side would have been easy. The Meteora thing on the paper when Moon fell asleep could have easily been faked. And she might have made it obvious on purpose. The High Commission would have faked it way better. Eclipsa faked it again to make it obvious so she could get Moon on her side, which would mean that Butterfly Trap would be possible. Which would also mean that Star is way on her side at this point. And Meteora didn't die, and she was reduced back to being a baby, and Eclipsa could have known that this exact thing would have happened. And then having seen Eclipsa, quote unquote, kill her daughter right in front of her would just, at this point, there's no way that Star would not trust Eclipsa. So after getting the wand, she could just go back to her husband, Globgor, and then to top it all off, she could have been like, "Hey, Glossaric, it'd be really funny if you don't tell her what Globgor means." And then that's that's the whole season. Eclipsa was playing Star and Moon the whole time, right under our noses.
Eclipsa was behind baby Glossaric, the front. Wow, I never knew. That was a bad Eclipse impression, but okay.
Well, I could have attempted.
You could do a Glossaric impression because we have no idea what he sounds like anymore because he's changing voices. Yeah, some solid reasoning here. I feel like some of these were more definitive points than others. Two answers with Glossaric in it, though. I'm not crazy about that. April, please give me a Glossaric-less answer to one of these three possibilities.
Dylan, I am happy to oblige you because Moon will be gone for at least a season. I'm going to say a whole season, but by that I mean like she'll come back maybe at the finale. And the reason for that is because we do not know where Moon is. She was transported somewhere. She may not even be in Muni. She could still have amnesia and is unable to find her way home if she even remembers that Butterfly Castle is her home. So I suspect that River will have to go out looking for his beautiful queen because we can't leave Muni queenless and without someone acting as queen because this is a matriarch, and we all know what happened the last time River was in charge. So River will go off searching for Moon. We'll get a couple of like those one-off kind of like Ludo in the Wild episodes that no one but me will enjoy because I love River. So they'll be worth it for me. At the same time, we'll get to focus on Star at home in Muni, continuing her reign as acting queen and further developing her character. But at the same time, the whole River searching for Moon will provide a relevant subplot that doesn't leave us wondering, like, okay, why are we looking at Ludo again? Because he is useless. So that is why I think Moon will be gone for at least a full season.
Okay, I feel like you just successfully argued for the hardest one to justify here. That was good. Good job, guys, giving me 3 different answers to the question with the responses. April, would that have been your response if you went first?
Yes, actually.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, the moon stan April. Yeah. I shudder at the prospects of River Alone episodes. That was scary. That was very scary.
I told you no one will enjoy them but me.
Yeah. I actually think that probably sounds right, though. River goes looking for Moon while Star's acting queen. That sounds like what's going to happen. There's a lot of possibilities, but that could be one of them. Okay. Michael and April with great answers here, 5 points each. Steve, 2 points because I got annoyed at something he said, I think. So, there you go.
Well, without Alice and Andy here, I'm just a whipping boy.
I don't really remember what you said. It's been 5 minutes, but
I miss it.
He brought up the G word that will not be named.
Oh, yeah. Don't bring him up. Don't bring him up. Also, you said, there you go. It's episode 2 of season 4. That's not, but anti-bold prediction. Cold take from Steve. Okay. Okay, so heading into the final question. April leading at 18 points, Michael 16, Steve 12. Can Steve pull off the comeback here? The mathematically impossible comeback. Let's see. And last question. Guys, I can't believe that this is I still have to ask you this question. I thought, okay, I'll do this recurring panel question for like 3 weeks or something, but eventually it'll stop. No, this question will never go away. Am I going to have to keep asking this forever? Do these episodes bring us closer to the still highly anticipated and yet not fulfilled Tom Star breakup? When will Tom Star break up? Please tell me, April.
So these episodes do bring us closer, because Tom is going to revert back to his obsessive boyfriend state and continue his quest to be better than Marco, which will never happen. But while Star is acting as queen, she's going to be overwhelmed with other responsibilities, and she's not going to have time for Tom's insecurity, and she will break up with him. It may not be right away, so I apologize, Dylan. I'm just going to be very real with you. But they are going to break up. I promise you. Trust me, Dylan. I would never stray you.
That's not a hot take. They're gonna break up eventually. I mean, sure, they're like 14. Okay, they're gonna break up eventually.
They are going to break up. But these episodes will sort of push that forward.
Give me a date. When in season 4? In season 4?
Mid-season.
Mid-season 4. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Michael, are we closer to the Tom Star breakup?
Yes, we are very close to the Tom Star breakup. I'm still saying season 4, episode 3. Tom and Star's relationship currently is going very well. That's always followed by breakups in television shows. So, in universe, Marco telling Tom what happened with him and Star, right now it didn't really ruin things because they were kind of in the middle of a giant battle. But after Tom starts thinking about it, he'll be like, oh, oh no. And then my final point is that the Tom Coe in this episode was so strong that Tom is just going to start dating Marco.
Yes. Is Tom going to break up with Star to date Marco? Yes. You say yes.
Yes.
Okay. That's a compelling argument. This is a compelling argument. Steve, Tom Star breakup soon?
Okay. Oh, I don't know when it's coming. I'll tell you though, this episode did get us closer because a big development happened here with Tom, and that he realized how important Marco is to Star. And I feel perhaps like Jackie before him, he is gonna cut bait and realize he's fighting a losing battle and just withdraw from this relationship. And yeah, and he gotten closer to Marco too. I do feel that it's just going to be very weird for him, and I think he's going to do the right thing. he developed so much this season. He's just gonna realize I'm just standing in the way of destiny. And besides, has he met Jana yet? He's got, maybe when he meets Jana, he'll see a better
I feel like I've
soulmate
heard
for
this
him.
answer
Okay,
before.
okay. Calm down. You were doing great. Okay, we're gonna cut it off there. Great job, Steve. That was the correct answer. Steve with a that's like an 8-point answer, I'm gonna say, from Steve there right at the end. He might pull off the impossible comeback depending on the other scores here. Steve stole this answer from Jan Brasuda in the comments of our last podcast. Who said, it looks to me that Tom is going to break up with Star just like Jackie did. If you rewatch the scene, Tom opens the way to the underworld and says that he promised Marco to keep her safe. It sounded like he already knows Star doesn't love him, and the hug at the end where he even said he will make it weird. Yeah, I think is correct. Steve, did you steal the answer from that person, or did you come up with this on your own?
Oh, I never heard of this person.
You stole it. Okay. But this is right. This is what I think's gonna happen after we got that comment. It's Tom's gonna pull a Jackie because this whole finale is about how he sees that Star and Marco are so close. I feel like that's what this whole thing's about, and he's okay with it, and he's still acting rationally and stuff. I think he's going to do the mature thing and say this isn't what you want. This isn't working. It's a better situation for myself if we stop dating. I think Tom is going to end it. I agree with Steve.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
April, what do you think of that?
It's a plausible theory, but I still think he stole it from someone else.
Oh, you were the proof.
Yeah, Steve. Okay, I didn't ask you whether you think we knew Steve stole it. You didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I did. Maybe I did. I don't know. I have a headache. I don't know.
He knows.
Okay. Michael, do you buy that at all?
Well, yeah, Tom's gonna break up with Star to date Marco.
Okay, to date Marco. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, the consistency gets you a bonus point there. So, Steve, 8 points for that last answer. He finishes with 20 points. Almost got it. Michael, 4-point answer for the Marco thing, and then 1 bonus point at the end gets him to 21. And then April, I think, get the worst answer here, but gets a 3. Average answer, which is enough no, that's actually a tie, but okay, 21 to 21, but I'm gonna award it to April because Michael won the last 2 and we should have a new champion. So
hey, I put both of my wins on the line. I should get 4 wins for this.
Yeah, you'll get an amount of
and then you forfeited your wins to participate in this panel specifically. Yeah. So
it's a tie, so you get like one of them back, and then April gets the other wins. Okay, so whatever. April wins. Congrats, April. 20 seconds. Talk about anything involving Star.
Star is amazing, and I love her dresses, and I love so how much she's grown this entire season, and she is going to be an amazing queen, though nothing can really top Moon wanting to chase after a unicorn and then says adorable things like super duper fun. But that's also, it should be noted that Moon thought Glossric was creepy, and that was my favorite part of the entire episode. Starco Endgame, love you guys.
Okay, end all speeches with Starco Endgame. Yeah, that's, even ones that don't involve the show. Yeah. Okay, April, our panel champion, she swoops in at the last panel and then wins it all. There you go. Congrats! Congrats to all of our previous panel champions and all of our contestants here. Did everyone win? I think Andy did not win.
Sam didn't.
So, Sam wasn't on a bunch of them. She was on like one. Steve somehow won. I don't know how that happened, but and then I still think Michael's performance last week is our best panel performance in an individual panel. So, congrats to everyone. Let us. Did you guys like these panels? Should we keep doing them when the show comes back? The answer is no, because the show won't air weekly ever again. Although we really loved this, Disney. Please continue to air the show weekly. This is incredible. This is actually the first time I think any of our main coverage shows had aired, like our core shows that aired weekly since Rick and Morty ended last season. So this is this is why I went all in with the 2 podcasts a week. This never happens for us. So Disney,
bring it back.
Yours.
But yeah, let us know what you thought. Who do you agree with? Who got robbed on this panel, or did April? Are you team April?
Yeah.
What else did we
April.
talk about? I don't know.
Team April. Starco Endgame.
Well, easy buying points there.
Well, I'm just saying, I wonder who's going to show up first. Will we see Jenna first, or will we see Elodie first?
Okay, don't bring OKKO into this. I will say you went an entire season 3B without any Janna, so I don't know how you held up, but you did somehow. You still managed to mention her in almost every panel, despite the fact that she made 0 appearances. That's
0.
Well, the theme song changed. That we're going to be tracking that. Janna in the theme. Even though she's in like 2 episodes this entire season.
She's going to be totally photoshopped out.
Talk about trolling us.
Yeah, Steve specifically. That was for Steve. He was trolling.
So they also trolled us, though, the fact the main villain was Ludo, or Toffee Ludo in the opening, and we were defeated like in the first episode.
We need a new opening, yeah. Let us know your thoughts on this. The new opening, no. We'll say that might be another podcast. We did that last summer, too. And come talk about this with us in our Discord, overlyanimated.com/Discord. Support us via Patreon, patreon.com/overlyanimated. Thank you very much to all of our patrons, especially our patron of the podcast, Lucas, a.k.a. Rocco. And thanks to always our patron executive producers, John, Ryan, Steve, Alex, Andy, and Hugh. Check out the Alex's OKKO podcast that just went up, as Steve mentioned. Even though I don't think that character was relevant in the finale, so shouldn't have mentioned them anyway. Check out our Final Space podcast that just went up. April was on that one, and a bunch of other stuff coming up. We got Craig and Creek. Good
Miraculous Ladybug.
Ladybug. There will be an episode, so check all that out at overlyanimated.com. Thanks, guys, for listening. We will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Start the win game.